Hi pastors and leaders, my name is Belinda Lakeland. I'm the evangelism consultant for the association. It's my job to inspire, equip and resource people to be able to speak about Jesus. I've been in this role for 5 years now. When I started, the first church that asked me to come and speak was New Hope Baptist, and they asked me to come and speak on making the gospel go viral. I said yes, but really I was terrified. I had absolutely no idea what I was going to say. I was pretty sure I didn't even really know what I was doing. And that, of course, drives you to pray. And so I prayed and I asked Jesus what I could possibly say. And unexpectedly, in one of my quiet times, I was reading Matthew chapter 5, the start on the Beatitudes, and the Spirit sort of quickened in me and said, "This is what you need to speak on." And I was surprised because of all the books that you read on evangelism, they often go to the Great Commission or some of the other passages on how we witness. I can't ever really remember anyone using this. And so I read it and thought about it, and I thought, why would the Spirit want the Beatitudes to be part of what I say on how it is that we share our faith? And as I reflected, I realized that our character is so important to our witness. That Jesus wants a certain type of person to be his witness. He doesn't need us to be rock stars. He doesn't need us to be YouTube or Twitter savvy. He doesn't need us to know all about the latest technology or to be hilarious in everything that we do. But he does want us to reflect him, to be entirely dependent on him. Listen to the very first thing he says as he gathers his disciples together to teach them. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That verse has come to mean so much to me because he knows that we are bankrupt without him, that we are people who are inadequate and we are flawed, and we come to him with empty cups saying, "Please fill it, Jesus, I need you." And in his generosity and joy and mercy, Jesus fills our cups with his presence, with his peace, with his love, with his forgiveness. And he allows us to be people who are blessed, who will inherit the kingdom of heaven. And it's these people who know that they're inadequate and not entirely up to the task, that Jesus says, "Go out into the world and represent me." Jesus perfectly fulfilled these Beatitudes. If we think about him on the cross, was there anybody else who mourned more? Anybody more meek? Anybody hungrier or thirstier for righteousness? Anybody showing more mercy? Anybody more committed to peacemaking? Or anybody more persecuted? Jesus is these things, and he tells us as a collective, as his church, to go out and be them too. So even though right now everything is changing and you might feel inadequate as you're struggling to keep up to date with the changes that the government is enforcing week by week, or the technology changes, or the changes you're having to make in your church structures and systems. But I want to encourage you that what has never changed is the plan. That we still need to be people who understand that we are bankrupt without Jesus. But in his great mercy, he has given us everything. And it's our character that will be essential to our witness, not our slick programs or the number of views we get on YouTube. But it's the way we go about our business in the world. It's the way we go about being salt and light, which is what Jesus will speak on next in this passage. So if you feel inadequate, I want you to know that I'm right there with you. I totally feel inadequate as well. But I'm hopeful that God could use someone even like me, because Jesus is the one who perfectly fulfills this. And I just need to go out and show the world what Jesus is like.